Hi Forsen and Bisers, watch this please.
How you going? Vacuum cleaners are used for many things, like cleaning carpets, by lonely kids to give themselves hickeys, and for making certain body parts bigger. I've never really gone along with vacuum cleaners, as all the ones we buy seem to suck, so instead my family now manually vacuum. But recently, one of you left a vacuum-related comment that really tickled my interest, that read, "The other day, I found out that a vacuum cleaner is supposedly strong enough to suck your eye out of its socket, and I pride myself in being a crappy bootleg Mythbusters, and while the real show may have a big budget, I have something they don't. Access to disposable little people with two eyes. So today, I'm going to take one for the team and test if you really can suck out your eyeball with a vacuum cleaner." Wait, do you reckon you can help me out? I accidentally sucked up a coin. Could you look in there for me?
You want me to look in there?
Yeah, look in there. Alrighty. Vacuum cleaners work by making themselves empty, which causes the outside air and anything else nearby to rush into that space. And for some reason, vacuum cleaning companies pride themselves in selling a product that is essentially nothing. And you would think there would only be so many ways you could...
I never actually thought about it, but like how a vacuum cleaner works. Obviously it's in the name, it's vacuum. But when he says it like this, it's like, yeah, you know?
it fucking sucks in air because it's constantly sucking out air, creating a vacuum, like a literal vacuum. It's so obvious, but you know, am I alone?
Sell an empty container, but vacuum companies over the years have gotten pretty creative. When vacuum cleaners first came out, they were marketed to 1900 housewives as an amazing tool that allowed them to quickly get all their housework done before their husband got home from work and beat them. And then, towards the end of the 20th century, the vacuum cleaner became a bizarre symbol of strength for everyone, allowing...
That's kind of how lungs works as well. That's not how lungs work at all, bro. That's the point. It's not at all how lungs work.
The user to chug down a whole glass of dirt and then a bowling ball. But wait, it's 2 bowling balls. And now 3. It's complete madness. And why is it always bowling balls?
No. If you have an empty balloon and you squish out all the fucking air out of that balloon, right? You squish it all out. You press it. It's like, you know. You need something for the intake. You know, for it to like expand relatively. Okay, what is actually making the lungs expand? Is it you making the muscles expand in the lungs and then it fills in with air? So you're saying when I breathe in, what is actually happening is the muscles expanding. When I breathe in, it's the muscles expanding. That's the feeling of breathing in. It's not the air going through. So but I can't make it expand without the air going in. It's kind of like a mindfuck.
I never found them that impressive. You know what I want is for them to put that vacuum cleaner on the bald guy's head. and then kind of lift him up and twirl him around. And if you can do that with your vacuum cleaner, then I guarantee you I will buy it. And now we live in an era where suction power is only the beginning of what vacuum cleaners promise. If you've ever watched an ad for Dyson, they are selling much more than the absence of air, but a lifestyle and future. Every Dyson vacuum cleaner looks like it's either stolen alien or military technology with their 34 jet cyclone penetration system, which promises to suck away your dirty past and place you into a sterile future where you can hit on your neighbors by trading vacuum cleaners.
If I close my mouth and I hold my nose and I breathe in, is it expanding or no?
And Dyson
is it expanding a little bit or no?
Seems to be different to other vacuum cleaners, as they're
That's the
bagless,
question.
which is great if you enjoy inhaling a whole carpet when you empty them into a bin. Also,
Yeah,
if one main vacuum
think
cleaner
you're in
wasn't
sync,
enough,
but
you can
it's a
also get a
50-50
sidearm,
reply on
which
this
comes
one,
apart and snaps back together with a noise so
it increases
satisfying
a little bit.
that makes you feel
Even
like
though
a
there's no
hitman
air
that's about
coming
to
in,
take out
it's
some
just
spilt pot
the air
blank
that's
dirt.
already in.
And Dyson doesn't just make vacuum cleaners. They also have fans, hair curlers, and hand dryers. And you're probably wondering why I brought this up. And it's not to advertise Dyson, but actually the opposite. As I was once in a bathroom when a drunk guy pissed into one of these Dyson hand dryers, which instantly vaporized it, creating a cloud of urine that floated to the top of the bathroom and still lingers on my taste buds to this day.
Interesting. Mechanics.
Thank you, Dyson. And viewing all this vacuum cleaner propaganda is tiring.
Alright, wait,
and
so what is your
tedious, enough
fucking
to make you
consensus?
want
I don't want to
suck
watch 10
both
minutes
the
about
box
vacuum
and
cleaners.
instructions, as YouTube was giving me a hard time and demonetizing me. So the instructions recommend that I use the device in my own home, at the country club, or in any place which has a reasonable amount of privacy. I'm banned from the country club, so I decided to use it once again in my garage, but this time warning here. I don't know what I expected to happen when I chose to use a pig's head, or what you expected when you clicked on this video, but the next couple of minutes are extremely gross. But
yeah, but it's nothing worse than watching a butcher video, right?
it's alright, as I'm doing this for educational reasons to show you the dangers of a vacuum cleaner. Do not try this at home. Alright, first up, pig's eye.
This is a super specialized vacuum
So there were a
cleaner,
couple of things I didn't think about before using the pig's head. Firstly, the bone structure of a pig's face is quite different to humans. With my own head, I can get a nice seal with the vacuum in my eye socket. So to get the same thing, I had to remove some of the pig skin. Also, since the pig is dead, it's gone through rigor mortis and its muscles have toughened up. So I don't think this is going to be very realistic, but I've got nothing else to use.
This is disgusting.
Maybe you shouldn't use such a powerful vacuum cleaner
Okay, I guess you can see it.
to even it
Okay.
out. Just saying.
That's gross.
Me watching all the VTubers leaked.
And it's a little hard to see through the tube, but the eye is bulging, but it's not very dramatic. Now let's see what happens if you were to get the vacuum stuck on your eye and then do the natural thing of trying to pull it off.
Alright, this is fucking, I don't care about the result anyway.